What it do, YouTube? This is RJ MMA Edits, and I'm here with my boy Samatar.
What's up, what's up?
And we about to do this 203 prediction, so let's get to it.
Alright. UFC 203 in Cleveland, Ohio. First fight is women's strawweight Jessica Andrade versus Joanne Calderwood.
Yep.
Now, Joanne, she is a kickboxer, primarily kickboxer and mixed martial arts record.
11-1.
Last fight, 11-1. Last fight, she destroyed Valerie in the third round with the body kicking punches. So her stand up is good. She finishes people. She's legit. She is weak though against submissions. And then Jessica, she does submissions, but she's
more of a stand up.
Some people
yeah,
more stand. So this should be a good stand up fight.
Right. And she just beat the other girl. She beat Jessica Pena.
Yep. A legit fighter. So this should be a good strawweight fight.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Joanne Calderwood though.
Word? I'm gonna go with it too. I might be wrong, but I ain't seen enough of Jessica, to say that, I'm gonna go here and pick her. But I think she could definitely pull it off. But I'm gonna go with Joanna Calderwood too.
Same here.
Yeah. Alright. Now, up next is Uriah Faber versus Jimmy Rivera.
Alright, California kid again, huh?
Right. Yeah, he's fighting everybody, man.
Yeah.
You don't know when to retire, but...
No, he doesn't. He's trying to stop as many future champs as he can. That's what he's good at.
Exactly. You want to choose first?
Yeah, it should be a good fight. Uriah, he has 6 submissions, and he even has KO power.
Right.
Jimmy Rivera, he's more of a stand-up fighter.
Right.
He doesn't finish that often,
Right.
Not that good of a finish rate.
But he's
a little younger, and he's gone up and down weight classes. Featherweight, so he's kind of like different.
Right. But he's got great takedown defense, and he's got good defense. Just when it's all said, he's got great defense. And he's the younger guy. Faber's been through war after war.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Faber's old.
Yeah, Faber's old. And his time is going by now. It ain't back in the day. He's fighting top guys, So I'm gonna go with Jimmy Rivera by TKO.
TKO. I'm still gonna go with the California kid, even though he's 37 years old.
Gotcha.
Uriah Faber, just because he's consistently been near the top of each division. So I don't see him getting finished by Jimmy just yet.
That's it.
Yeah, he might have declined, but he's not that far down yet.
Exactly. I could respect that. Opinion.
And the next fight, what all the casual MMA fans are coming into. Phil Brooks is CM Punk versus Mickey Gall.
Yep.
This is an interesting fight. Mickey Gall was on that Dana White YouTube show looking for a fight.
Right.
Yeah, he fought a guy, and then he had to fight another guy to get into the UFC.
And he also seized the moment because he knew Dana was going to watch him fight. So as soon as he won, he said, hey, I want to see him pump. He ain't got nobody to fight.
He grabbed the mic. This guy's a promoter, and he's only 2 fights in.
He's smart. He's a smart young guy, man.
Young kid,
Sure.
Able to seize the moment,
Exactly.
Now, CM he signed with the UFC in December 2014, so it's almost 2 years since his debut.
Right. Since he's been training, and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
A lot of people were counting him out, but I'm like, this guy's a freak athlete. WWE, they say it's not real, but for them to do that grind day in, day out there, they can do it.
Right.
So he's been doing it for 2 years, and it's not like Mickey Gall is some veteran,
Exactly.
He's pretty new to the sport too.
But
so I think
at the same time though, he's been actually fighting. And even though even though he's only got even though his pro record is only 2-0, he did fight amateur, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
So I put that into consideration, and then CM Punk's age, he ain't a young guy neither. You know what I mean? It's not like
I think it's 37 as well.
Yeah, let me check real quick.
Something like that.
Oh, it don't even say his age. Yep. But
37, yep, 37 years old.
In terms of breaking this fight down, we really can't say much, because God.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of either fighter.
Evita fighter, but what you can say is, which one's already really fought. That's Mickey Gall. So in my opinion, I can't see how. I can't see how Mickey Gall loses this fight. If he fights smart and he don't let the pressure get to him, I think he's gonna be all right. So yeah.
Mickey should win by submission or decision,
Right.
But then CM, he could do something crazy. You never know. It's just an interesting fight.
Exactly. Well, yeah, that's also the thing about MMA. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Ain't nothing
CM
written.
Could have crazy KO power. You never know.
Right. Ain't nothing written in stone, dog. So. But when you talk about logically, when you think about what should happen, Mickey Gall should go in there and get the job done early.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going with the vet, with the 2-0 vet. I'm gonna go ahead and take Mickey Gall.
All right. And I'm going for the Vegas underdog CM Punk. Just to make things interesting.
Gambling. Yup. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So who got it?
And the next fight.
Right.
Fabricio Verdun versus Travis Hopper Brown.
I like this fight.
I like it a lot.
Right.
So this is like we're doing, trying to fight for redemption.
Mm-hmm.
Show, his loss to Miocic.
Right.
The fluke,
Right. And he could have.
Travis is hungry.
And he could have pulled out this fight, but he said, you know what? I got something to prove. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He wants his belt back.
Exactly.
Now this fight, I can see it going many ways, but
right.
I see Verdun, people don't think he's a striker. He did get knocked out by Miocic,
yeah, but he's improved. He's improved. Yeah.
He's improved. He was able to stand up with Mark Hunt, and not that many people can do that.
And you close to say the moment got to him. He's fighting in Brazil. Stadium. I wouldn't expect a guy like Fabricio to make them type of mistakes, but I guess until you get in, until you in his shoes, I guess you can't say much. But he did.
Yep.
You know, the moment.
Heavyweights with 4-ounce gloves is dangerous.
Right, heavyweights, anything, any type of punch, man. Yeah.
So, and then Travis, he's got crazy elbows, crazy knees.
He's long.
He's
a big guy. Big guy. Yep.
This should be a good fight, but I wanna go with Verdun by submission.
By submission.
I think he's gonna go back to his roots, jiu-jitsu.
Right.
He's probably the premier jiu-jitsu guy in the heavyweight division.
Right.
I think he's gonna finish him.
You think he's gonna finish him? I'm not too sure how the result of the fight. I think I got Verdun in this fight, but I'm not sure if he's gonna win by submission or decision, or even TKO. I really don't know, but I got Verdun, man. I think he should be able to get the job done. Travis Brown, he's got everything to be a great fighter, but he just doesn't.
He doesn't beat the best yet. No, just knocked out by Velasquez, UFC 200 destroyed.
Yeah,
and I watched him beat him up a couple fights before that.
Right. So when you think logically of what should happen, I think Verdun should get it done.
Same here.
But Travis Brown is also a big guy. And all it takes, like you said, especially at heavyweight, all it takes is one punch, But with that being said, I got Fabricio Verdun.
Same here. All right.
The main event.
The first champion in Cleveland. before the Cavalier.
He stopped the curse, man. He stopped the curse. After that, the Cavs.
Before the Cavs.
Yep, exactly.
This should be a great fight.
Great fight.
I don't see this fight
going to decision.
At all.
Yep.
No way in hell.
No way.
Alistair Overeem, better. It's fighting.
An amazing striker. Amazing striker.
K1 level.
Exactly.
Knocking out guys who do kickboxing for a living. And Miocic, his hands are amazing.
Very
fast, very quick, very precise. He keeps it compact. He doesn't really leave himself open to counters.
Exactly.
Very textbook boxing.
Exactly.
So this is a real good fight,
At the same time,
Stipe's been caught before, but it was Struve.
Right.
It was kind of
Struve,
punch in 2012. So
right.
That's the only knock on his record. And Overeem has been known to have a weaker chin. He starts off strong.
Exactly.
His past couple fights, he's a lot smarter, a little bit more.
He's definitely fought.
He's done well.
Definitely fought smarter. He's definitely, more patient in his attack. But you know what? He's doing better than he was before.
A lot better.
A lot better.
4-5-1 streak right now.
He's got way more awareness of what the hell is going on when he's in there now. You know what I mean?
It looks like Greg Jackson might have made him a little bit more MMA smart.
Right. He doesn't so much depend on his size no more. He's more technically sound. You know what I mean?
Yep. Right now, He doesn't gas as much. He's like a new reinvented fighter.
Exactly.
This will be a great fight, I think. But I'm gonna have to go with my old pride friend,
Overeem. Hey man, that ain't no wrong pick when it comes to title fights, Ain't no such thing as a bad pick.
Last 2 years of soda set.
Yeah, man, it's been upsets all over the place. Yeah. But me, if I had a pick, I gotta go with Stipe, man. I think he's been on the ball, and even if it was more with Doom losing than it was Stipe winning, Stipe, he's got to feel that or invincibility right now. You know what I mean? Like he knocked out the champ in the first round in like the first 2 minutes. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go with Stipe. I don't know how. I don't see it going decision, right? Right. But Stipe, man, he's got a chin. You know what I mean? Stipe can eat some shots. He went 5 rounds with JDS. That's why I don't know. But can Overeem handle what Stipe's gonna send his way? You know what I mean? So it could definitely.
This should be a good fight. I think Overeem's a little stronger in the clinch. His knees are very dangerous.
Right.
When he lands, those body shots might be the difference.
Right. Yeah, man, you might be right. We just don't know, but guess what? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But at the end of the day, you gotta choose, and I got Stipe.
All right. September 10th, Saturday, Cleveland.
One more week.
We got one more week, so we got our picks locked in.
For UFC 203.
All right, so this is Samatar signing out.
It's RJ MMA Edits, and we'll catch y'all the next time. Holla.